Namaste and welcome to Namaste Yoga. My name is Surpi. I'm a yoga teacher. The goal of my channel is to tell you all those little tips and tricks that many yoga teachers know, but somehow in class setting they do not get conveyed to the students. In today's video, we are going to talk about yoga itself. What exactly is yoga? Yoga means union of body and mind. Yes, this is a normal definition of yoga, but what exactly does it mean? Yoga is not all those asanas and pranayama that you do. When you live every aspect of your life as a conscious being, that is yoga. When you do not lie or cheat, you are exercising yoga. When you feel your neighbor in pain or somebody else in pain and you offer a helping hand, that is yoga. When you see yourself one with the universe, that is yoga. This definition can easily be understood by understanding the 8 limbs of yoga. These 8 limbs were given to us by sage Patanjali, the author of Yoga Sutra, which was written thousands of years ago. These 8 limbs are Yam, Niyam, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharna, Dhyana and Samadhi. The first 4 limbs focuses on our physical body and the way we live in this world. The last 4 limbs are more focused on our mental body or our mind. But these are the 8 limbs that together makes yoga. First of all, yamas or yam. There are 5 yamas. They are the foundation of our spiritual life. Practicing yamas transforms us into divine being. They create positive qualities in our life and they fill our heart with love and light. The first yama is ahimsa. Intentionally or knowingly do not hurt any living creature. That is ahimsa. Second is satya. When your thoughts, your words and your action, they follow each other, that is truthfulness. When you are thinking of something else, you are saying something else, but you are doing something else, that is crookedness. Third is asteya, which means non-stealing. Do not try to take what is not yours. Fourth is brahmacharya. It is basically known as not having sex, but this is more than that. It's not just brahmacharya doesn't mean not having sex. Brahmacharya means whatever your dharma is right now. If you are a student, then focus on studying. If you are a teacher, your main dharma is teaching, then focus on teaching. So do not dissipate or do not spend your energy in doing anything else. If you have a hobby, that's different, but unnecessary doing things that you're not supposed to do. So save your vital energy so you can focus on your dharma or your karma. And the last yama is aparigraha, which means do not be greedy. Be satisfied with what you have, because greed leads to anger, lie, cheat, hatred and stealing. The second limb of yoga is niyama. Niyama is basically the actions that we should follow. Now there are again 5 niyamas. First is shauch. Shauch means purity. Purity both internal and external. External purity leads to internal purity. For example, wake up early in the morning, take a shower. You feel fresh. When you feel fresh, you have your mind set for meditation. Second niyama is santosha. Santosh doesn't mean satisfaction, it means contentment. Be content with what you have, because contentment leads to calm mind, serenity, focus and peace. Contentment means willingness to accept what you have and learn to be happy with it. Third is tapas. Tapas means restraint of the senses. Tapas leads us to controlled mind. Tapas doesn't mean going to the mountain, standing on one leg and starting to meditate. In modern age, tapas means fasting occasionally, observing silence, and these days you can also say staying away from social media for one day, that is also tapas. Fourth is swa-adhyay, which means self-study. Studying does not mean study of scriptures. If you are studying the scriptures, that's good. But here studying means studying yourself, going inwards, finding who am I, becoming curious about your inner self. And the last niyama is Ishwar Paridhana, which means surrender to God, or surrender to Supreme Self, or surrender to the universe, or surrender to the energy, whatever you believe in. Just doing your karma without expecting the fruit of it. So those were yama and niyamas. After that, the third limb of yoga is asana, which is the mainstream these days. Many people think that asana is yoga. No, asana is 1/8 part of yoga. Asana should be sthira and sukha. When you sit in asana, you should feel comfortable and stable. Asana leads to the calmness of the mind. Asana shows us how to be still. Kaya stharyam, how to keep our body still. If you are in pain or you are not feeling comfortable, that is not an asana. And obviously, asana leads to the physical benefits. The fourth part is pranayama. Pranayama means controlling of the breath. Once you have control of your body with the asanas, then you can go deeper by controlling your breath and doing the variation of breaths while you're sitting in the asana, and go deeper into the practice. The fifth limb of yoga is Pratyahara. Pratyahara is a process of withdrawing all sensory experiences from the outside world. It does not mean just closing our eyes and not seeing anything around and trying to get away from it, but it means controlling our mind from the things around us or the disturbances around us. It empowers us to stop reacting to changes in the world. It allows us to seek self-knowledge and experience our inner freedom. The sixth limb is Dharna. Dharna, you can also say that it's in a start of learning to meditate. Dharna means holding our mind to one particular object. It can be chanting, it can be mantra, it can be an object, whatever you want it to be, but keep your mind on one particular thing. So if it starts to drift apart, bring it back. That's Dharna. The seventh limb is Dhyana. Dhyan is contemplating or reflecting on whatever object you used Dharna for. In Dharna, your focus might start to drift and you bring it back, and it drift and bring it back. But once you have prolonged focus on that one particular object, then you are practicing Dhyana. Dhyana also refers to meditation. And the last but not least limb is Samadhi. It is that stage where the thinker, which is I or you, the object that you're thinking and the thought, they all come together. When your mind is totally filled with the object that you are focusing on and it loses its own self-identity, that is Samadhi. So these were the 8 limbs of yoga. So now when we say yoga means union of body and mind, we start from the body, following our yama and niyamas, doing practices like asanas and pranayamas, and following our way all the way to dhyana and samadhi. So that journey as a whole creates a balanced life, and when we practice, when we live that life, that is yoga. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you have any question or concern, please feel free to write it in the comment box. I would love to answer that. If you have not done so, please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you know when my next video is coming. I wish you all a very happy and healthy day. Namaste.